Alright, ladies and gentlemen, definitely talking. Let's see if the screen capture is working at all. Yeah, so I've been outside Ogrimmar dueling these days, and it's kind of an interesting mixed bag. You get, a lot of these horde don't fuck around, man. Like, I'll tell you straight up, these horde are absolutely psychotic about winning their duels. I get a lot of dishonorable horde. Don't really play by the rules in duels at all. It's kind of frustrating. I've had probably one of the most terrifying experiences against a rogue today. I ran into a rogue who was using Thunder Fury. Second, better way back. I ran into a rogue who was using Thunder Fury, and if he wasn't using it, he should have been using it, but also the Blackwing Lair trinket. The Blackwing Lair trinket. Are we actually fighting, or... Alright, whatever. One second. Let's see if he's smart enough to run out of it. He is. Swap that out. Get a nice little heal in. And he doesn't want anything to do with that. Ah, that's adorable. So anyways. Yeah, normal. Sometimes the warriors just come over here and... I don't know, they just hit on me for no apparent reason, or they're just trying to get rage for their buffs before they duel. Anyways, what I was talking about. Yeah, so I ran into a rogue today who's got a fucking Thunder Fury, and I was like, okay, whatever, it's just a Thunder Fury. No. This was, he had Thunder Fury, and if he didn't have it, he should have had it. The trinket from Blackwing Lair that allows rogues to apply poisons easier for a period of time. So what was basically happening is, I can't be sure about this, but Thunder Fury, when it procs, it puts like 2 debuffs on you, both of which are cleansable. And what was happening was I was getting so many cleansable debuffs put on me that I couldn't actually cleanse off any of the poisons. Like, I just couldn't do it. So I ended up having things on me like wound poison ×2, or yeah, like I'd have like 2 stacks of wounding poison, the one that reduces your healing capability, just in case I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And I'd have like mind numbing poison on me, for example. And I just couldn't get rid of it. I just can't get it off me. Like, I'm spamming cleanse. I'm doing cleanse. It doesn't matter. It just stays on you. And that's probably the most bullshit thing I've ever seen. Which basically tells me that if and when, and I probably will, play Classic WoW ever again on a fresh server, I'm going to have to go Dwarf. Because these rogues ain't messing around, man. Things that I have discovered, though, are Edward the Odd is still a little pimp. That Thunder Fury Rogue, however, was also a hemo rogue, which I don't have much experience dueling hemo rogues yet, to my knowledge. And what was fascinating about fighting a hemo rogue for me was not only was I having to deal with all that other bullshit, was he was very interested in just standing toe-to-toe and just duking it out with me. He didn't do like a normal opener or anything. He just opened up on me, and yeah, it wasn't even a normal opener. Like, maybe I was stunned for like 4 seconds at the beginning, and they just went toe-to-toe with me. And he melted me super quickly. Like, terrifyingly quickly. To the point where I kind of have to figure out what the heck I got to do about the situation. I'm not sure if he Thistle Teed or not. Didn't get a chance to even notice that. I'm talking like maybe 15 seconds in, and I'm having to bubble levels of damage coming out of the Thunder Fury Rogue that I can't cleanse anything off of. I was trying to use an Edward the Odd. Not really sure that's working too well against the hemo rogues. The Edward the Odd is pretty pimp against just about any of the other rogue matchups I've been noticing. Well, what do you want? Anyways. What the hell was I thinking about? Hemo rogues. Yeah, so I'm thinking that it might be like a DPS race against a hemo rogue. So I'm much better off going with a heavier weapon. I was trying more of an endurance fight against the Thunder Fury hemo rogue. Is this a mage? This is a mage. Well, if the mage wants to fight, we'll give him a fight. Done so. So, alright. Wave indeed. One sec. Might have to fight a... Okay, so I'm not assuming it's fire. I'll give it a try. Rank 8, swap. Alright, let's go. Alright, come on. You okay? Are you okay? Yeah, I got a Jeklik's hammer recently. I've been testing it out. It's pretty decent, as you can see. That's a lot of procs though, within a few seconds. That's not a normal proc rate for this hammer at all. Not in the slightest. Anyways, what the hell was I talking about? So, yeah, so I'm thinking, when I was fighting the Hemo Rogue, I was using rank 1 Consecration, I was judging light on the Rogue, and I was using Edward the Odd, and I was hoping that I would sustain through it just like any other Rogue, except it turned out it was a Hemo Rogue, and then I ran into this wall of cleansing, poison bullshit, and my stun resisted, which doesn't help the situation at all, fighting an Orc Rogue, that happens, but, yeah, it was just pretty terrifying. I'm thinking I'm going to have to go a little bit heavier on the DPS. That's why I've got double burst trinkets on right now. My current thought process is I need to use like an Ebon Hand. I need to go max rank Consecration. I need to judge Crusader against the Hemo Rogue. And I need to try to out DPS and burst Explodify the Hemo Rogue. So the kill combo will basically be 2 burst trinkets. Eventually get better burst trinkets. But like here, because 6 Demon Bag, you can see right here, I'll just use it, 6 Demon Bag. 6 Demon Bag has a 100% spell power ratio, as you can see. 1 second, we might have to deal with a dude. You really want to do this? Because we'll do this. Oh, I got the wrong aura on. Might help if I have some armor aura on. Oh, he went recklessness. Yeah, so like I said about the whole cheating thing. Just not paying attention, I guess. Now, recklessness, critical, yeah, recklessness. So anyways, what the heck was I talking about? And, yeah, not prepared with the proper gear. But that's the Horde for you. No honor. But anyways, as you can see, 6 Demon Bag's got about 100% spell power ratio, so it does hit for about 400. You can usually find another burst trinket that'll hit for roughly 400. And worst case scenario, you find like a shorter cooldown trinket, like a... I don't have one, which I probably should go get one. Like Rammstein Bolts, which hits for like 200 nature damage out of, but it's like on a very short cooldown. Or if you can get the Meteor Trinket from, oh god, the Meteor Trinket doesn't have spell power ratio, but if you can get it out of AQ, it's also on a very short cooldown. So the idea is, you're doing double burst damage trinkets. You're going for about 800 between the 2 trinkets for burst. You add in a Sapper Charge, which probably hits for about 600. So 800 plus 600, you're looking at 800 plus 600. What is that? 1400? Yeah, so at any given point in time, I can throw 1400 damage into the rogue. You can also save your judgment, which will do like another 300 damage, roughly speaking. So you can just do 1700 damage to a rogue, which is 1400, 17. Yeah, so you can do about... that's about 40% of a rogue's life, maybe less. No, it can't be 40%. That's like 35% of a rogue's life. But the point is, you're doing about 1,700 just burst damage right into the rogue. You stun them, you burst into them. Suddenly they're minus 1,700 hit points. Hopefully that drops them below 20%. You can throw in a Hammer of Wrath, and then with some consecration ticks later and a weapon swing or two, hopefully they die, kind of a scenario. This is what I've been doing for normal rogues, but the Thunder Fury rogue just gave me way too many problems. Is the moral of that story. But I guess I will stop messing around and get my traditional generic gear set. I also don't know if I want to use Defender of the Timbermaw against whatchamacallit, against rogues at all. Unknown. But I do know I'm going to go find me a Fury Warrior. This also happens where I'll get killed by a Horde player, and then I'll come back, and the Horde player just is gone. Like, they don't stick around. Why, I don't know, but, whatever. What are you doing, bro? Oh, you're level 60. Okay. I'm going to have the same process I had last time. Oh, he popped Recklessness, and he killed me, so no wonder he'd be leaving. Was it Hirogen? Yeah, it was Hirogen. Okay, fine. Come here, dingus. Come here. Come here. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where's your recklessness, bro? Let's throw this stun early just in case it fails, or if he has a trinket. Doesn't have a trinket, okay. I'll take that heal to the bank, thank you very much. I don't have... Might's not a good aura for this. Alright, come on back. He's just gonna run away. Alright, he's just gonna run away. Alright, that's adorable. No, where you going, bro? Where are you going? Don't make me do it. Oh no, I don't want to fight the paladin. I don't have recklessness. Please. Save me. That's not going to work. Yeah, it didn't work. Like, cancel. Oh, my escape button's way far north. That sucks. What are you doing, sir? Anyways, just gonna go kill me a warrior really fast here. Wow, that's nice lag. Thank you, game. Where are you going, bro? No, seriously, why are you running? What a chicken shit. Well, that was entertaining. What level is this? It is 60. Okay, I better go double light, because he's not stopping. Can I cleanse anything? Oh, it's the scorpion not letting me cleanse it off. Well, that's fascinating. Interesting. Oh, are they just going to all gang up on me now? Is that what's going to happen here? Yeah. So this is a pretty common horde thing. They run away like little bitches if they're going to lose. And as you saw, the orc, he called out for everyone to kill me because he's a fucking pussy, basically. But this is my life outside of Ogrimmar. A lot of the horde are cool. Some of them are a bunch of bitches. Standard procedure. Oh, yeah. So rogues, man. I've been getting my shit pushed in out here versus rogues. Like, just, oh my god. It doesn't help that I can't really get a good, solid duel with them. Oh, I've been having a lot of fun with, what is it? Shamans. Yeah. Getting a lot of good duels with shamans out here. I'm really happy with, my gearing's performance so far with shamans, even though I haven't really customized against them yet. So against the shamans, I've been basically doing, let's see here, like a thick obsidian breastplate. And then I'll put on my obsidian shield. And I've been varying what weapon I'll use. Like sometimes I'll use a manslayer, sometimes I'll use an ebon hand. I mean, I've been really digging the Edward the Odd. The Edward the Odd's kind of pimp. So it just gives you well-rounded stats. Sometimes it really saves the day. If I had a better one-handed weapon, I would use that. Like, I didn't bring my Edward the Odd with me. It's kind of sad. But I'm really happy with my hit point total and experience so far against shamans, because I've been consistently being able to take their burst right to the fucking face and survive, and consistently do that. And it's a really big deal. And I've also been able to consistently take their burst to the face and then survive and just heal myself right back up. And then we very rapidly get into that war of attrition mana scenario where inevitably the Horde Shaman either loses that fight or they chicken out and they run away like bitches. One of the two. So got a pretty good win rate against the Elemental Shamans. Maybe not the best geared Elemental Shamans. Like, I have fought some well-geared Elemental Shamans, and it's one of those situations where, like, for example, I fought probably the scariest Elemental Shaman out here today, and Sony Digital interrupted it. Like, I was going for a heal, and he charged me and screwed up my my healing, and then the Shaman apparently didn't, because, again, the Horde don't really have honor, but we already knew that. The Horde didn't really... the Shaman didn't really stop at all, so literally, okay, what happened was I was going for a Holy Light. I was almost done with a Holy Light. I get charged by Sony Digital. My Horny Light, lol. Holy Light gets interrupted. And the next thing I know... What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Yeah, so my Holy Light gets interrupted, and wasn't able to do it. And the Shaman didn't even stop. He didn't even care. So I was like, fuck you, and I went for another Holy Light, and of course I get earth shocked on that one and then blown the fuck up, and it's just kind of one of those situations where it's really frustrating. I had another duel that I lost where I got hit by someone, like, I can't remember who it was, but some warrior just came in and bitch slapped me. Oh no, he threw an execute down on me. I was fighting a mage, and I was about to win versus the mage, and the warrior threw an execute on me, and the execute didn't kill me, but I checked my combat log. And it was like, what the hell was it? Yeah, so it was like my Defender of the Timbermaw healed me for, let's get a different trinket going here. It was like my, hey, what's up, man? It was like my Defender of the Timbermaw healed me for like 400, and then this execute comes in and it hits me for like 400 because it's like a Fury Warrior's execute. And, you know, you just die from that, and it's like, oh, come on, guys. Come on, stop interrupting the duels. Yeah, this is a fun thing they like doing sometimes. They like trying to kill me through... Like, I don't know what the hell this is. Like, they just punch me. Where's my light? So this is something they like to try to do. I'll find the druid. I'll hit the druid. Alright. They like to try to punch me to death with their hands sometimes. Don't ask me. You okay? Nasty? Or you... Yeah, well, this is my life. Behold. What the fuck? Oh, so it failed so many times that it works? That's awesome, Blizzard. I guess it doesn't work well when you do that, though. That's funny. I've never seen a mage try that stuff before. That's some funny stuff. Yeah, but if they actually want to fight me, they'll come over and they'll poke me or they'll point at me or something like that, and you get a fight on. But sometimes you get cowards. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, yeah, so I've been very excited fighting the shamans. Been really digging the shamans. The warriors stand no chance, kind of as you just saw. They just die horribly, especially if I'm paying attention. What works, what doesn't work? Yeah, so no, man, these rogues out here are driving me insane. I'll probably have to reroll Dwarf after this, because they're not messing around. Or I'll have to listen to Jacobo, what he thinks about the subject. The rogues. Oh yeah, so a lot of times the rogues they'll cheat, especially if they think how do I put it? It's like they can't hold to the duel rules, is what I basically noticed. So I'll give you an example. So I'll be like at 5% life, I'll stun the rogue, and I'll be healing myself. And from the rogue's perspective, it's just like, spits on me. Crystalline, Unduke. Yeah, from the rogue's perspective, they're like, if I use a free action, a living action potion, I remove this stun now, I'm cheating, but this paladin will die. And they just can't resist the temptation. They just automatically use the living action potion. They spend like 6 gold, and they kill me. And I'm like, okay, well, you cheated, so what am I supposed to learn from this? So I get that sometimes. But, no, I'm getting my butt kicked by these rogues, man. The major issue I have with going dwarf, though, as a paladin, believe it or not, is that none of the rogues actually want to fight you. Like, that's my biggest issue. Is like, I can't learn anything because none of they'll take one look at the fact that you're a dwarf, and they'll be like, I'm not fighting a reckoning dwarf paladin. They're like, fuck that. So, you have res sickness, man. There, let me help you. Let me help you. See you on your way. Oh, hey, it's rank 1. Yeah, so I figured I would just make a quick video talking about my experiences so far. My experiences so far have been the Horde are a bunch of dishonorable, shifty fucks. I get some good duels. I got some good duels versus pretty good druid the other day. Mostly, if people want to fight, duel me for reals or duel me seriously, I will insist that we go and duel farther away from Ogrimmar. Probably the worst place for me to duel is right outside the entrance of Ogrimmar. It's kind of frustrating. Oh yeah, they like to run away a lot. Notice that. They like to cheat a lot. Notice that. They like to interfere a lot. Also notice that. But I'm getting what I came here for. I'm getting some experience. What's nice about dueling the Horde, I've noticed, is that they do take things very seriously, which has its pros and has its cons. But, what are you doing, man? Go away. Okay. Lol. Let's see if I can get a duel with, Yoda here. Yoda's kind of an enhancement shaman. He doesn't like dueling me. He kind of gets beat up pretty bad and doesn't have enough mana to really sustain the fight. Yeah, I think I'm going to pause the video until I actually get a duel, because, to be perfectly honest, there's not much fighting that happens around here. It's usually just boring stuff. Are we actually fighting, or... yeah, he just wants a buff. Alright, I'm going to pause the video for a sec. Alright, recording. We may or may not have a fight here. But one nice thing about being outside of Orgrimmar is I get a lot of warriors that want to fight me. Don't ask me why, but they really do. It's actually a very rare event indeed that they actually even force bubble out of me. It's kind of messed up. Come on, someone fight me! Hard to get a fight. Hard to get a fight. Oh, maybe we're not fighting. But you came out here and stared at me. Why? Yeah, you see all the warriors out here? They don't really want to mess with you. I just got done saying I get a lot of warrior fights out here, which is true. I do. Like, a lot more than you'd get outside of, like, Ironforge or someplace else. Man, I'm still thinking about how to deal with those damn rogues! It's driving me insane! I just don't know what to do. And that Thunder Fury combo was complete bullshit. The fact that you like, I couldn't cleanse anything. At any given point in time, there were like, probably like 4, maybe 5 things that I needed to cleanse off of me, like at any given point in time. It's pretty bullshit. That's a Thunder Fury rogue, though. If a rogue has Thunder Fury, it's like a Thunder Fury rank 14 rogue. If a rogue has Thunder Fury, that's basically just bullshit at that point. I don't know which is worse, seeing a Thunder Fury on a Paladin or seeing a Thunder Fury on a damn Rogue. But it was impressive. Oh no, level 8. What will we do? Alright, well, I guess I'll pause the video again. No fights. Alright, we might have a Shadow Priest fight here. First off, I gotta get out of combat, though, and put on my actual... Okay, we good? Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. Switch this with this. Net? Do I even want a net? No, I don't want a net. The other problem out here is the Horde doesn't give you a lot of time to really adjust yourself or anything, so you're kind of in a crap show. I suppose it's kind of realistic to actual PvP. But we're going to go actually duel this. 1 second. Do you mind not doing that right now? Okay. Apparently it's Christmas time for my wife. She brought in a bunch of packages, and she's now sitting amidst her boxes happily. All right, let's go duel us a priest. Not gonna resist that. What is this? Oh yeah, they got the holy fire. I'm always freaked out by that. The actual fire animation on the hands freaks me out. Hit, judge, cleanse. Alright, keeping it moving. Oh, he's gonna do the holy smite thing. That's nice. Hit, judge. Where is he? Oh, did I lose track of him? Kind of. Whoa, that was weird. Oh, it must have been the dot tick. Okay, I see what's up. Let me just heal up while I can. Kill this guy real quick. Because I can. No. You don't belong here. Yeah, I don't know what this priest is thinking. Maybe just wanted to give it a go. This is not a win. This is not how this works. Speaking of which, I probably should switch to a Mug of Hurt. Actually go for some real DPS. Get the good old combo going. Now we're cooking with gas. That should be it. Alright, cleanse, judge, hammer, done. Oh, really? No hammer? Alright, whatever. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. For him, at least. Yeah, so I have a pretty good win rate against Shadow Priests and just Priests in general. He didn't mind mana burn, but it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. They just get chopped down pretty good. I've had a lot of Shadow Priests mess with me. Like, they don't take me seriously, they just kind of laugh at my damage, and then all of a sudden they can't kill me, and then they have problems. Just kind of interesting. Moogie, what do you want? Warrior? 1 second. 1 second. Let me switch some gear. Alright. Are we good? Are we not good? Who wants a piece of what? Yeah. What are we doing? Okie dokie. Yeah, I don't know. They do this sometimes. They just try to auto-attack me to death. It's kind of funny. I've had like up to like 6 of them just try to... They don't even use their weapons. They just come and punch me to death. It's kind of stupid. Well, it got really funny this morning. They were trying to beat me down. And what literally happened was they couldn't really do it. So they started mana burning me. They're like, fuck you. You don't get no mana to do this shit. And I'm like, no! So I had like 6 level 60s with no weapons trying to kill me. And I had no mana. So it was like a 5.5 minute fight, and they finally took me out. It's kind of dumb. Silly. This guy want to fight? Sabrina fights me sometimes. Yeah, I guess I'll pause and until I get into the duel. Yeah, but this is just what I do. I just sit outside of Ogrimmar and try to get some duels in. Every now and then I get one in. Kind of nice. Pretty boring, though. Alright, we might be fighting tips here. So, whatever. Alright, let's go. That's a rank 5. We don't want rank 5. Tips is too good for that. Whoa, nice lag. Okay. Better throw this stun just in case it doesn't work. Yeah, it didn't work. Get that stun on cooldown. Simple. How many sunders I got on me? I got 5. Okay, we're bopping that. And there will not be 5 sunders on me, good sir. The fuck? Yeah, whatever. I think I give a shit. What is this? Alright. Yeah, so, as you can see. Yeah, so if you're going to fight a warrior and they got 5 sunders on you, I would highly suggest actually just bopping yourself and canceling it just to remove the sunders. As you can see, it's pretty damn detrimental to them because it's pretty insufferable for them to try to get through a Blessing of Sanctuary and a Devotion armor, like a 63.3% armor, to just get enough rages to put Sunder on you, and then for you to just like remove it at the drop of a hat and not even need to bubble yourself to heal yourself because Edward the Odd doesn't give a shit. If you saw there, I also kind of debated out the shield slam, so I didn't get interrupted. That's not normal. I just figured I would give it a shot. But I think that I would have been able to get off the Holy Light heal for that G-baited shield slam, even if Edward the Odd hadn't proc there. That was a good fight. I haven't actually fought Tips out yet. And that was kind of nice. That might even not even be Tips out. That might just be a guy named Tips. For all I know. Whatever. They certainly didn't want me killing him, that was for sure. Like, they shooed me off, but they didn't pursue the kill. That was kind of funny. What do you want, bro? Oh, it's this guy again. We don't want that. We want a different thing. That's totally not cool. Alright. Oh, it's a shaman messing with me. Okay. But yeah, you can see how hard it is to actually get a real fight out here. Anything else going on? Anything at all? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, I guess I'll pause the video again. Until I get me a real fight, and not whatever the hell this is. I'm also out of discombobulator rays. I probably should go get myself some discombobulator rays while I'm at it. So I put my my hearth in Ratchet. So as you'll see here when it finally kicks off. Oh no, please kill me, Mr. Paladin. I didn't want to live anyways. Okay, that was weird. Come on. Do it. Do it. Ah, oh, they tried. That's funny. Yeah, so I discovered I can base out a Ratchet. It works pretty good. Works pretty good. That's my bank alt. Where are my good old... Dude, if you guys actually still need... I feel bad for you. Am I completely out of discombobulator arrays? Oh my goodness. I might actually have to go make more discombobulator arrays. They're actually really important for fighting those damn pesky, the orcs. Actually really important for fighting the orcs. Because the odds of them resisting a ray are significantly less than resisting a stun. So, if, for example, if I had tried to catch Tips with just a stun, like throwing a grenade, first off, he's an orc, right? So that's plus 15%. 5% base, 15% just for being an orc, and then he's like a warrior, which is like another 20% or some shit like that. So, long story short is... if I had tried to catch him with the grenade, it probably wouldn't have happened. But since I tried catching him with the discombobulator ray instead, it's much more viable. But anyways, I'm going to pause the video here and go make myself some discombobulator rays, and then probably end up back outside Ogrimmar by the time you see me next. If you want to check the time up here, it's like 12:32. We'll see how long it takes me. La 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 la. Alright. So I'm just waiting to go make my discombobulator rays. So I had a chance to think on the way over here. Actually got a chance to actually formulate my thoughts. Now I don't have to worry about horde or anything like that. And basically that hemo rogue that rank 14 Thunder Fury hemo rogue is still really pissing me off, because I've never seen anything more bullshit than that in my entire life. Let me think. So I don't really know what happened to me. Like I said, it was like 15 seconds into the fight, and already I had to bubble because my stun got resisted. But we're talking 15 seconds into the fight, and I'm talking like... the dude didn't even stun lock me. It was like literally, here, have a little mini stun. I'm going to attack you a little bit, and then we're immediately going to go into just a toe-to-toe fight. And he was out DPSing me in the extreme. And I didn't really have a time to look around, because I was too taken aback by the fact that I couldn't remove these fucking poisons off of me no matter how many cleanses I cast. So I don't know if he used a Thistle Tea or if he didn't use a Thistle Tea during the opener to get that much DPS output. But it was a frustrating enough situation where I'm not entirely sure if against a hemo rogue, because that was actually the first hemo rogue I think I've really fought out here, a well-geared hemo rogue that kind of knew what he was doing. I'm not entirely sure if the play versus a hemo rogue should be my Edward the Odd heavy armor style of play, and use Judge Seal of Light, rank 3 Seal of Righteousness, rank 1 Consecration. I'm not sure if sitting in this far more defensive than offensive mode toe-to-toe with the hemo rogue is the way to go. And what I was trying to explain was, I'm currently theorizing if I know I'm fighting a hemo rogue, if whether or not I shouldn't go more burst oriented, like I was talking about, where you do that 1700 damage burst plus some ticks of consecration plus a hammer of wrath plus a couple melee hits, and see if you just can't blow them the hell up. Or at least see if I couldn't go harder DPS on them. I think against hemo rogues, I'm probably going to have to use max rank consecration. I can't really mess around with that. I'm used to using max rank consecration almost all the time. The problem was I've been dealing with this other rogue strategy, which is this weird I just run away from the damn paladin strategy. Well, maybe I haven't had a chance to talk about that recently. I'll explain that then. Ugh. So I've been encountering 3 types of rogue play from the Horde on my server so far. Type 1 is your traditional rogue style, where my guide is still 100. My original rogue guide is still 100% viable for. And that style is they open up on you, they stun you, they chunk your life, and then they blind you, and then they open up on you again, and they try to get out the bubble, and If they can't get out of the bubble, they need to quit because they're up shit creek without a paddle. If they can get out the bubble, then the fight kind of continues a little bit. But technically, it's to their advantage if they can get out the bubble for only one blind and blah, 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 blah. It's just that traditional rogue style that you'll see in just about every BG or every PvP encounter outside of a duel. Then you get this other style where it's more of a running kiting style, where what they're literally doing is they're jumping on me, they're building up combo points, and then before I even come out of like their 6-second stun, or like 4-second stun or whatever it is, they just run away. They literally take out like 10% of my life, and then they just run away. And they reset and they come back again, except this time they've got lots of combo points and they can do exposed armor. Well, I don't know if you see how much damn armor I actually have here, but an exposed armor doesn't really do all that much to me. So it drops me down to like 59% armor or something like that. So it's like whatever. So I don't really care about that. I've been using discombobulator rays to counter their exposed armor opening. Like, you know, if they're going exposed armor and then they're going hard on me and then I have to have a toe-to-toe fight, I'll hit them with a discombobulator ray just because it reduces melee damage by 40, which is actually kind of bullshit. And it effectively, like, saves me, like, 800 hit points or something like that. Like, the use of the discombobulator ray will see me having 800 more hit points than I would have if I didn't use it. But, alright, so that strategy just keeps repeating itself. So I'll like knock them down to like 10% life, and then they'll like gouge me and they'll run away, and then they'll gouge me and they'll run away, and then they'll gouge you and they'll run away, and they'll come back and then they'll run away. Keep in mind that they're never using a blind, like at all. So what ends up happening is eventually they just get like lucky with their RNG or something, or more accurately, like what was happening originally. Let me drink a drink of water real fast. More accurately, what was happening originally is I was getting very frustrated with these resets. So because we'd be on like, it's the 4th time the rogue has just ran away, trying these tactics, and I'm like, well, shit, he's 10% life. Maybe I should make a move. And so I would try to make a move with a grenade, or I would try to make a move with a discombobulator ray, or I would try to make a move even with my bubble or my bop or something. I would try to make, or even something as simple as a PvP trinket. Like I would PvP trinket away the gouge reset, and I'd start coming at them with a mug of hurt. And what would end up happening almost all the time was the act of me using resources to try to catch them, which has a high failure rate. It's like a 90-95% failure rate, just because, well, it has a high failure rate, and I'm probably not very good at it. That would fail, and suddenly I'm down a bubble, suddenly I'm down, or I'm down a PvP trinket, or I'm down a grenade, or I'm down something, and apparently that's like the trigger for the rogue to just lay into me. To basically pull the trigger on the offense is, do I no longer have a grenade? Do I no longer have a PvP trinket? Like, what did I use to try to force the issue and say, yo, you dipshit, let's actually fight. This is taking too long. And that would put me in a bit of a detriment, and I would lose. I don't think that's happening so much anymore. I haven't gotten any rogues that actually do that. A lot more have been fighting me the traditional style. But since I've been using Edward the Odd, and since I've mathed out, like, okay, what is actually the best weapon to be using against a rogue from a one-headed perspective, Edward the Odd, yeah, has been absolutely fantastic. Get some Jade. Jade-a-roos. It'd be 20 silver a piece. It's about 20 silver a piece. Sure, why not? And then we need bronze. Bar. Anyways, what have I learned about rogues recently? Oh my god, they're doing this again. Is it that pricey? Cheap? Expensive? What's going on here? 2 gold for 20 bars is actually not that bad. I'll take the 18, that's fine. Alright, so what I was trying to say is... What the hell was I trying to say? Yeah, Edward the Odd. is proven. Like I talked about this in my my most recent video about the weapons. Edward the Odd versus rogues is actually fucking amazing. Assuming the rogue doesn't have Thunder Fury, it isn't doing some weird bullshit like I just explained, which is still driving me insane. The proc on Edward the Odd healing you suddenly allows your stun to be used offensively. Like, you don't have to keep it in reserve for defensive purposes. And this causes a very, very big problem for the rogue. More water. So the major problem for the rogue is, I've been pairing it with Edward the Odd with double burst trinkets like I was talking about. And one sec, let me pause the video and actually get this started. I want to be at the anvil crafting these, talking about this, as opposed to dicking around. I'm not a good multitasker. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm, I can't multitask, so I just give up. Okay, where was I? Oh, 45 minutes already? Jesus, these videos. So yeah, I'm trying to watch some Tim Pool, try to keep up on current events in the United States. Man, it's hard to find a like a non-biased media source, so do what I can. Yeah, so what I'm basically trying to say is I've fallen in love with Edward the Odd versus rogues under 2 out of 3 of these combat scenarios, just because what it really lets me do is it lets me suddenly have Hammer of Justice available for offensive use. And more importantly, it lets me gear differently with my trinkets, so I can use those double burst trinkets. And suddenly, from the rogue's perspective, I go from being at like half life, or maybe 1/3 life, or maybe even less than 1/3 life, to almost being full life all of a sudden again. And I'm still holding on to my stun. And what's absolutely terrifying about that from the rogue's perspective is that the burst out of a paladin can be pretty substantial from their stun, especially if you're adding things on top of that. And I certainly am adding things on top of that. So the fact that I don't have to use my stun defensively and suddenly I have it available for offense is worth its weight in gold from a offensive perspective. From Edward the Odd's proc, which I don't know how to describe it any other way. Maybe I'm doing a really bad job here. I got 11 of these, really? Okay, whatever. And I don't know. It comes out of nowhere and it claps the rogue out of existence, because once I use the Edward the Odd to heal to full, like let's say the rogue is like 60% life, and I'm Edward the Odd. I get an Edward the Odd proc, and I use my crit heal, and I go right back to full. This is not the right way to fly. What ends up happening is right. So I'm not doing a very good job of it yet in my duels. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to really test what I'm about to say. Like, I have tested it, but I haven't had a chance to test it against some of the rogues that were giving me problems before. I'll put it that way. And what it does is, like, let's say the rogue is 60% life, and then I get netted with the odd proc, and I shoot back up to full life. The rogue is suddenly going to realize that he needs to run the hell away. Now, the question is, at what point is running away too late? Like, that is the big question. At what point is running away too late? And it depends on basically my kill threat range. So if I go over here and I pull up calculators, hopefully we don't get anything disturbing. So if I pull up threat ranges like a consecrate, let's say a rogue has to sit through six ticks of consecrate. That's about 7 ticks of consecrate. Like, this is what I can guarantee with my stun. I can guarantee about 7 ticks of consecrate before they're out. Right, so that's another about 400 damage. So I'm doing about 800 damage from trinkets. I do about 300 damage from my judgment, because my judgment's not all that powerful. I do, let me think. If it gets within Hammer of Wrath range adds another 500 damage. So 2 trinkets. All right, a sapper charge. Okay, and then we actually add the tick damage from consecration. So this is hit point loss, effectively, that I can do to a rogue pretty much out of nowhere with my 2 burst trinkets and the stun plus consecration damage. So that's sapper charge. Well, I can just literally go through it. So we got basically trinket number 1, and then we got trinket number 2, and then we've got the sapper charge, and then we've got a hammer of wrath. Ooh, nope. And then we've got a judgment for damage. And there's something else in here. Trinket, sapper, wrath, judgment. Is that it? Yeah, I guess that's it. I feel like there's something else. What am I missing? Is that it? Yeah, okay. So this is the amount of bursts that I can basically throw into a rogue just out of nowhere. And they can't really do anything about it. And this is without weapon damage. So if a rogue suddenly gets to, like, let's say 60% life, right? And I use my Edward the Odd to heal to full. The next thing I can do is I can click stop auto attack, right? So I basically stop my auto attack and I basically just let them hit me. I do a little bit of reflect damage. I might throw down a consecration, do a little bit more tick damage to them. But really I'm stacking reckoning charges. And by the time I get to 2 reckoning charges, I can pull the trigger on the stun and I can see if I can't just blow them the hell up. And I did some math on it. Most rogues, they have, most good, well-geared rogues, actually scared of a reckoning paladin, like kind of gearing kind of properly, focus on the hit points. Well, about 4,700 hit points. So, yeah, if I divide that by 2, what this tells me is that if I'm looking at a rogue with like 60% life and I've got half a wreck bomb and then all my burst trinkets and stuff ready to rock and roll, if I get them in a stun, they're dead. Like that's pretty much how I'm playing around Edward the Odd at this point, which is I'll be using the double burst trinkets. I'll be very mindful. Typically, I'll want to start the duel in like an ebon hand, for example, and then after I put my wreck bomb into the rogue, after they stun me, I'll immediately switch to an Edward the Odd, and I'll start fighting from there. And an Edward the Odd proc, basically, it triggers in my mind the potential for just explodifying a rogue. And since the rogues are doing these annoying runaway tactics, it's become kind of paramount from my perspective to really try to trick the rogue into thinking they're safe when they're not. So, like, literally stop auto-attacking them. And then watching your readout reckoning charges. And so it'll be like, okay, I got a crit. Okay, I got another crit. Like, okay, I got a third crit. Okay, throw the stun. See if it gets resisted. Okay, it didn't get resisted. We're going to blow this guy up. And then you just click your trinkets, click your macro, whatever the hell. And it'll trigger both burst trinkets and then like a goblin sapper charge. And you just blow the rogue up. But as you can see, going back over to our calculator, I can basically on demand do like 2,200 points of damage, and the vast majority of that damage was, oh, actually, not even vast majority, it was all spell damage. This is 2,200 points of spell damage, so we don't even need to factor in armor. There might be resists, and that's kind of an important thing to keep in mind. But you can see that even with a rogue at 50% life, 50% life for a rogue here was like 2,350. With a wreck charge or 2 and maybe some RNG going or not going your way with the resists, it's very possible that if a rogue gets to 50% life, you can just clap them out of existence, assuming you can get the stun on them, that is. You can just annihilate them out of existence. If they get to 55%, that's also viable to pull the trigger. And if you feel a little risky, 4,700 times 0.6, let's see what 60% is like. Yeah, no thank you. 4700 times 0.6 equals. If you're feeling a little risky and you feel like you can get, like 500, 600, 700 damage out of your wreck bomb, then you can easily clap them out of existence from 60% life. So what my plan is to fight them with Edward the Odd. They want to do the kiting thing. I'll be like, yeah, whatever. I won't fall for it. I won't be overly bored by it or anything. And when they get to, when the conditions are right, like when I've gotten Edward the Odd proc, and I've healed off the Edward the Odd proc, and suddenly I can use my stun, or even when I can just use my stun in general, I'm going to go for this kill burst move. Now, that'll work for a while until they start figuring out that I'm the paladin that does this, right? They're going to start figuring out, okay, this is the paladin that if I get to 60% life, he can blow me the fuck up. But that's actually to your advantage as a paladin, because what it means is once they get to 60% life and they haven't seen your stun yet, they need to live in fear and dread, and they just have to basically run away from you. And what's fascinating about that is very consistently when I'm wielding just an ebon hand and they open up on me, and then I could finally get to attack back with like a full wreck bomb. A single wreck bomb from ebon hand will take out like 40% of their life, which means that it means that like a single attack back into them and they're already like all kinds of emergency mode. Oh shit, I need to watch my life. Sometimes I'll wreck bomb them and they'll be down to like 55% life, which at that point I could just pull the trigger and blow them up. So I want to see how this works against the more experienced rogues. Currently, I've been winning against most rogues, like just off of Edward the Odd alone. Edward the Odd, like, literally gives no shits. That Thunder Fury rogue, however, just tore me to pieces and really made me sad and depressed, and I'm still trying to figure out how to deal with that, and wondering if I need to reroll Dwarf, and So I'll definitely have to talk to Jakova about that one, see what he thinks. But yeah, that was kind of nuts. So, yeah, I think I'm going to pause the video here, and I'll go back over to Ogrimmar, see if I can't get some duels, but I'll probably be ending the video in about 15 minutes either way. Peas, peas, peas. Green peas. It's actually something I probably should start eating more of. Okay, got a rogue out here. It's not uncommon. But can you just run up to the horde now? Oh, it's like 3 p.m. Oh, no. So come about this time of day, people, looks like a couple guys out here for a while now. They just killed me. And they don't do anything but kill me. Fashion's cool, though. Who else is cool around here? I don't know where that's coming from. Probably the succubus. That might be on auto attack. No, he's drinking over there. Curious. Well, if he wants to fight, we'll fight. Otherwise, lady, please. Just has him on aggressive or something. This is kind of curious. Well, I better prepare in case he wants to fight. I guess he wants to fight. Well, we're going to try to get this on. 3, 2, 1. 3, yeah, okay. Alright. We might actually have a fight on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Trinket check. Trinket check. Do I want the DPS trinket is a better question. Yeah, this definitely go for the more DPS-oriented trinket. Okay, we'll see if I can't go fight a warlock. What do you want, bro? Do I want an Edward the Odd? Go Edward the Odd. Come on, fight me. Uh-oh, fire. I'm going to be quiet and focus if I can actually get a fight in. Hard to say if I even can. What? Am I fighting warriors, or am I fighting warlocks? Like, I don't understand life sometimes. Oh, that might help. That's adorable. Look at you. You can 2v1. I'm so proud of you. So this guy's yelling at him, you know, don't fucking fight the paladin unless you're going to fight him 1v1. pretty typical. I might be in a fight. Oh no, it's a 2v1. Yep. We're about to be boned. He'll probably trinket out of that and we'll just die here. Yep. Do I go for it or do I not? Oh, I just definitely should not go for it. Yeah, it's bad. That's really bad. Oh shit, I lay on hands the fucking bear. Oh god. I've never actually done that before, believe it or not. That was hilarious. I didn't know I could even do that. I guess if I can bop them, I can lay on hands on them. I'm like, yeah, I'll lay on hands here and give it a go. I almost never use lay on hands in duels, so I just use it if there's some bullshit happening. This is pretty typical. Horde have no honor. We already knew this. It's about 3 p.m. So you can see all the horde yelling at them. They're like, fuck off, leave them alone, what the hell are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Or laughing at me, one of the two. Anyways, I'll pause the video and I'll get back out there and I'll probably charge up a wreck ball on a two-hander and ruin this guy's day. Because that is something I can do. And it's kind of funny because the other horde don't interfere. They just usually laugh at them when I blow them the hell up. Alright, let's see if they want to play. Let's see who wants to play is a better question. Should I even wear this? Or no, I should go. Whoa, what am I missing? That didn't look right. Okay, we're good. We are good. So I'm going to go see who wants to play. Yeah, this Jeklik's hammer is not half bad, believe it or not. She's pretty decent. Bubbles back. Okay, we're focusing. Just in case I find a warlock who wants to die. Be like, hello there, good sir. I am a warlock who wants to die. So, who was it that attacked me last time? Oh, it's this guy. Yeah, that guy. Alright, well that was fun. Oh no, they're all attacking me. What will I do? Yeah, so you wait and see. They'll just laugh at him. You okay there, buddy? Come here. Where are you going? La-da-dee-dum-dum-da-doo. La-da-dee-dum-dum-da-doo-doo-doo. Life on the other side. Yeah, that was a mithril insignia on his fear and 6 demon bag into his face. I wonder what the 6 demon bag did. I'm kind of curious. It doesn't look right. No, my actions. Let's see here. Just keep riding. Just keep riding. Pally times Frostbolt. There we go. 650 critical. Yeah, that explains a lot. I was like, wow, that demon bag hit really hard. Yeah, so demon bag is kind of fascinating. It has a 100% spell power ratio. It can crit. You guys probably know most of this. One of the more interesting things about it is... what the hell am I thinking about? Oh, yeah. So, typically, it'll either do a Frostbolt or it'll do a lightning damage, Frostbolt, or a Firebolt. And I'm not sure. I'll have to check the video. I like to think the Frostbolt is actually a Frostbolt and it slows, but I could be wrong. Probably better just to do this. Could be wrong. I'll have to check the video, see if that's actually the case. It's got a 30-minute cooldown, so even I don't know. But I always find it funny what happens. It's like, have a Frostbolt. Yeah, so I'm a kind of a fan of the 6 demon bag just because there's like a 1 in 3 chance it might slow the target if it actually does that. I don't know if that did it that time around, but I know it hit like a truck, so whatever. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to ride back over here. I'm going to act like nothing happened. And if anybody wants to start something, we're ready to go. But if they don't want to start anything, we'll be fine. Alright, he wants... Or maybe he doesn't want to go. We'll see. But I know I'm killing this. Anybody want a piece of me? Who wants a piece? Alright, a lightning guy wants a piece. That's adorable. What are you doing, bro? Space dunk? Alright, so what we do here is we kind of run away, and we'll separate the guys who want to fight versus the guys who don't want to fight. Okay, come here. Really, resist. That's wonderful. Oh, who did I use it on? Did I use it on the shaman? Probably. Oh, he's an affliction shaman. Okay. That explains a lot. I'm just going to die here, though. Welcome to the Horde, ladies and gentlemen. Did I mention they have no honor? Alright, well, I'll go back out there again. And, pause the video, run back out there. Standard procedure. So did he literally wait to call his shaman friend out there? I'm watching ducks. Kind of cool. Did he literally wait to call his shaman friend out there to fight me? Like a fucking bitch. Of course they're fucking bitches. The Horde, man. Just stop asking yourself this. I'm sure the Alliance are kind of the same way on their side too, but damn. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run back out there and I'm going to get another wreck bomb and I'm going to see who wants to play. And I'm going to figure out, I think it was Space Dock? Yeah, he's probably going to blow up Space Dock this time. Oh, what's the timer? 10 seconds? Yeah, that's fine. Who's out here anyways? Melindy, Jalen. Okay, Fashion's the only one I really recognize. Don't recognize the other ones too much. Reverie, Trickster. Got some guys out here. Pontificus. No, Photius? Photius. It's not a bad name. Photius. Throw the stun just in case it doesn't work, or in case he trinkets. Did not trinket. That's his problem. Who's putting dots on me? Who's fucking... Come on, bro. Welcome to the Horde. Look at this fucking bitch. Okay, this fucking warlock, man. I'm gonna go back up there and I'm gonna make this warlock dead. I'm gonna go up there, like literally. I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna start wreck bombing this warlock, and I'm gonna ride away, and I'm gonna run back in, I'm gonna bomb the warlock, and I'm gonna run away, and I'm just gonna keep him, I'm gonna put him on a 5-minute timer is what's about to happen. Because this guy apparently can't stay the fuck out of fights unless it's 2v1. So anyways, I will, I think I got this guy with the goblin bomb. I think that's what killed him. No, let's check out my actions. Let's see. Melee swing. No, I'm pretty sure the bomb got him. I could be wrong about that. That goblin bomb dispenser. But, yeah, I'll pause the video, and I guess I'm killing me a warlock. This is going to be a murder a warlock montage is about what's about to happen here. Welcome to life. Sniffle, sniffle. All right, we are back to, what is this? This is going to be the Warlock Must Die montage part 1. Hopefully I don't make myself look like a complete fool around here, but it's a Warlock. Is that the Warlock? It is a Warlock. Yeah, it's a Warlock. He's on a mount, though, so I can't really do much. Got a Goblin Mortar. I could get him off his mount in an instant with the Discombobulate Array. Let's see here. Come here, dingus. Wow, I guess he saw me at the last minute. What is this pussy? Look at this guy. I don't know what life is sometimes. Help, help. The paladin is repressing me. Look at this piece of shit. Look at this fucking pussy. Alright, fine. I guess I'll just go kill him. Just go kill him the old-fashioned way. Where are you going? No, seriously, where are you going? Oh my god. That is pathetic. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let him lose sight of me. Let him lose sight of me. You'll be expecting me to go that way. I'm gonna go this way. Speaking of which, I need a buff. I needs the buff. You better stay mounted, you fucker. So let me get this straight. Every time I get into a 1v1 with somebody else, this guy jumps in. He won't fight me 1v1. He won't. He just runs. He just runs away like a bitch. That's basically what I'm looking at. Just running away like a bitch. Alright, whatever. Running around, running around. Oh, that's me lagging out. Yeah, that's definitely me lagging out. Well, I know what that means. That means I gotta go over here, and I gotta click this. I gotta go okay, I gotta click that. Gotta diminish this. The ducks are very lovely, thank you. Yes, I do know I'm offline. Gotta close you. Got to pull this up. Yes. Basically, that means my VPN cut out. Now, if memory serves, when I log back in, I actually don't have a rec bomb, which is always very fun and exciting. And sometimes it won't even let you back in because it doesn't even register. It was like, you were just on a different IP address. Go screw yourself. We'll see what happens here. Retrieving realm list, logging into game server. Might actually work. Or I might be sitting here for like 15 minutes while it lags me out of the game. Yep. It's not going to let me back in. Alright, well, I guess I'll end the video there and just call it a good day. But that was kind of disappointing. But you can see what I mean by the horde. There's just a bunch of fucking pussies, basically. Just a bunch of pussies.